Hi guys, so I am back with a favorites video for 2014. I was gonna do a December favorites, but I kind of felt like a lot of my December favorites were gonna be from the full year favorite. The Origins Deep Pore Cleansing with Saw, Palmetto, and Mint. This thing has a really good natural smell, and it's not too harsh on the skin, and it's deep cleansing, so it gets all that good makeup off at night. And it's the Hope in a Jar set. I can't hold all three of them in my hand, but it came with a Hope in a Jar, and I don't think this is the full size, but this is the regular one, and it's really thick and creamy. And then it comes with Hope in a Jar Night, which I've been really using that one. Matter of fact, I hit pan on that one, but this one's way smaller than the other one. And then it comes with an eye cream. Got hair on it. It comes with the eye cream. This is called I Hope. I like this. I like the thickness and the consistency of it. I just don't like the pump, because with a jar I can tell how much is in it, but with a pump I can't once it stops. But I do love those. I really like how moisturizing my skin is right now, considering it is the winter. Compared to whether it's the winter or not, my skin is usually on the drier side, so I have to have something really thick and moisturizing, and I really like those products for my face. So for a facial spray or a setting spray, you should already know the answer to this one. It is the Mario Badescu facial spray. Love this stuff. This is my third bottle. We'll continue to purchase this. It's only $7, and well, the last one I paid was $5.40 because I had 20% off. But love this stuff. Love this stuff. This is amazing. Amazing. For a serum that I use, this is what I used before I put on my moisturizer. It's also to help make your foundation look smoother, you know, with pores and texture on your face. This is the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector. Love this stuff. It works really good. Once I put this on, then you put on your moisturizer, then you put on your primer. It's supposed to help with uneven texture on your face and pores and things of that nature. So love this stuff. It's kind of, this is drugstore, so it's on the expensive side. It's about $20, $25, $29, somewhere in that range, depending on where you get it from. I have two foundations that are my favorite for this year. The first one is a drugstore. This is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Love this stuff. This is it's actually what I'm wearing. Really good coverage. You can make it this is like medium to probably full coverage. If you layer it, you probably can make it full coverage, but it has really good coverage, and it's really blendable. Love L'Oreal True Match. This is, depending on where you get it, about somewhere between $9 and maybe like $11, but it's really good price, and it's really good product. And the other foundation is my high-end, and you should already know what this is. It's the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. I love this foundation. Flawless. Now I'm going to do powders. I have two, and they're by the same company that the foundations are by, so they go with them. Alright, first is the L'Oreal True Match powder. This is in, both of those are in C7. I didn't say the other one was in C7, but this is my second powder. I am closely hitting pan because I can see the little ring. And love that powder. Great powder, very blendable. And the next powder is the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. Looks like that. the camera, the lights might be making it look lighter than it really is, but love this one. This is 174 in the powder, 177 in the foundation, or in 177 in the foundation. This one doesn't have an N. The powder doesn't have an N on it, but this one is a multi-use powder, so you can use it wet or dry. I never use it wet, but that's for if you want more coverage. Now I'm gonna go to concealers. I have 3 concealers. Reason I have 3 concealers is one concealer is for one purpose and the other are for another purpose. So the first one is an LA Girl Pro Concealer. Sorry, it's a little messy around the tube, or the top of the tube. This is in Toffee. I like to use this for under my eyebrow for the highlight or to clean up my brows. This is my favorite mascara. This is my favorite concealer for that. For under eyes this year, I have to say this is my favorite, and I kind of broke it and I need to buy a new one, but I have it, so I'm going to show it to you. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45. I broke it open so that I can use it, but once I did that, I didn't like that. So the only thing I don't like about this is that once you get about somewhere in this range, it stops working or pumping. But the concealer itself is great. Probably what I'm gonna have to do is the next one I buy, I'm gonna have to like turn it upside down and put it in another container and close the lid on it so I can use it. But this is my favorite concealer under the eye. I guess second runner, or this is like if I just want to put concealer, like spot conceal and use powder, or I want a concealer that is my skin tone. This is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Extreme Camouflage Cream. Right, this right here it is also waterproof, but this is my skin tone, so it's really good to use. I use it on the top of my brows, so I don't have like a really, you know, really light concealer on the top. I use this if I just want to spot conceal, and I also use this to cover my dark circles because it's a camouflage concealer, so it works for that. It also works because it as a eyeshadow base. So I love this, and it's good that it's versatile, and it has a squeeze tube considering the price that it is. So I'm going to stick with face. I'm going to go with like illuminators or highlighters. I'm going to do liquid first. My favorites are the Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights. This one is in Peach Light. This will give you a glow. It's not very overpowering, but it makes your skin look dewy and fresh, or not cake face, not matte. You know, these are really, really good. These are at CVS. These are about $11. So probably at Walmart it might be about 10 or 9, but these are really, really good. You just squeeze a little bit and mix it in with your foundation. And another liquid, this is higher end. This is the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector in Topaz. This one is probably like about 4 times more than that one is. So whichever one is in your budget, or if you want to splurge, this is amazing. Glow for days. I mean glow for days. This is a little bit bang on the glow, so if you don't want too much glow, then don't use this one on an everyday basis. Maybe use it for special occasions, but this right here is amazing. Love this, love this. I love it. All right, so now I have powders. I didn't put Becca shimmering powder in there because I must say I didn't really use them too much. They are gorgeous, but I did pick up other items instead. And these were my MAC MSFs over the year that I purchased these. Well, yeah, my MAC MSF. I really tend to grab these maybe because they were in front of me, but these are my favorite. And these are the only 2 that I have. So I have MAC Stereo Rose. These are limited edition, the ones that I'm going to show you. but I'm pretty sure they'll probably re-release them again, or they'll have one that looks almost exactly the same, just like they do their lipsticks. So you'll be able to get one eventually. I'm hoping they come out with some skin finishes, the extra dimensions this year. But this one is Stereo Rose, and it's like a pinky color, pinky gold, I guess, kind of color. And I also have MAC Superb, which is the extra dimension skin finish. I'm sure you probably can find these on eBay, but they are probably charging too much. But they may be worth it. Or check out Instagram makeup sales or blog sales. You probably can find these for a good price. This one I use a lot because you can kind of see a little bit of the dent. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. But all right, so now I'm gonna do contour. This is the only contour I use. I used to use the CoverGirl Queen. It's just not pigment enough for me, so I moved on, and I've been loving this ever since. It is the NYX Matte Bronzer, and this is in deep tan, and I hit pan right there. See it? I'm using my products up, y'all. So I hit pan on it, but this is my favorite contour to use as a powder or a matte contour, or I use it to set a liquid or a cream contour. Okay, so right for blushes over the year, I must say I don't think I really bought too many blushes. I bought a MAC blush. I didn't buy these blushes that I'm going to show you this year. I didn't really buy too many blushes. Blushes are not really my thing, or things that I buy on a regular basis. I mainly buy eyeshadows and lipsticks. So maybe I need to start buying a few more blushes. But anyway, these are my favorite blushes. These are in a MAC palette, but they are not MAC. These are Femme blushes. These are, when I bought them, they were about $3 or $2.50, $2.60, somewhere in that range. But I think the price went up. I think they're a little bit over $3. They may be $3.50. I haven't checked, but I will say I would pay $3.50 for these blushes. I would pay $7 for these blushes because these are very pigmented blushes. These are the ones that I have. I have how many? I have 8. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why I'm rubbing it. Like, do you see that? Like, amazing. Bam. This is, what color did I swatch? This is fuchsia. Do you see that? Like, do you see how pigmented that is? Okay, so now we're gonna go into eyeshadows. Now, I have quite a collection of eyeshadows, but these 3 palettes, like, if I was stuck on a desert island or somewhere, these with 3 palettes I would be happy with these. If I only had 3 palettes, these would be my favorites, or they are my favorites. So the first one is the Too Faced chocolate palette, and I'm gonna try to do this without blinding you, but it looks like that. And these are really smooth. They're really buttery. They smell amazing. I mean, it smells like cocoa butter, not cocoa butter, but like cocoa. They smell really good. This palette is my favorite from Too Faced. The Lorac Pro looks like this. I don't know why. If you've been watching me for a while, you shouldn't be surprised that this is in my yearly favorite. It probably was in my, I don't think I did one last year, but if I did, it would have been in that one too. This is the palette, minus the mirror so I don't blind you. And I really use this palette. If you look on the side, you see all those dents? I really digged in this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. The last palette is the Amrezy palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this, one of my favorite palettes. Anastasia palettes are really affordable. I mean, to get how many eyeshadows? 10 eyeshadows for $29. So they're about like under $2 a shadow. So love the Amrezy palette, especially I love camel or caramel, however you want to say it, Morocco, and glistening topaz, and I use vanilla a lot. I didn't really get into the purple and the green, but I am going to. But this right here, I just love those two for the crease, to just add some warmth to the crease. It's just amazing palette. Love this. I did forget to show you my eyeshadow base. I'm a little off. There's a lot of products I gotta show you. So my favorite eyeshadow base is a color tattoo. This is nude pink. This is limited edition too, but they've been spotted at Dollar Tree, but I haven't seen any at my Dollar Tree. But this one right here is my favorite, like all year round. This is the one I've been using the most, and it looks like this. Matter of fact, see, I hit pan. Do you see that hole right in the bottom? That means I've been using it up, y'all. But I love this. This is my favorite color tattoo to use. But I use it with whatever eyeshadow look I'm going to use, not unless it's like if I have a color base for it, then I'll use it. But if I don't have time to be looking for the color base, because I have a lot of color tattoos, so I can figure one out. But if I don't have a color base, then I will use this always. Matter of fact, I use this today. But this is my favorite, and these are matte. That's why I love it the most. Or I love all of the ones that were matte. So one's drugstore, one's higher end. So the first one is the Maybelline Ultra Liner. This is waterproof. I like to have waterproof eyeliner, so if my eyes get to running or something like that, I'm good. So this is my favorite drugstore one. And then my favorite higher end is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I guess the color is called Trooper. And I got this with my little set that I got from Sephora, the Draw the Line set, and I've been loving this eyeliner. Love this right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I love this more than my Jessie Girls eyeliner that used to be my favorite, because the eyeliner is so like thin. Like, you can do a thick line, you can do a thin line. Rimmel Scandal Eye Waterproof Kohl Liner, and this is in taupe, because they have one that's like, I think like beige, but that one's like can be a little bit bright. So if you want something a little bit more softer, you know, white is, you can use white, but white's a little bit, you can really pop in. So if you want to use something else, you can use taupe, or you can use the one they have in beige, but I've been really loving this one. So lip products, I want to do lip glosses first. Now, I don't have my particular favorite lip gloss because it's downstairs in my makeup bag, but the brand is Buxom. It's the business. These are the Buxom full body lip glosses. I got these in a little kit from Sephora. I think it had 6 in them, and it was $35 or something like that. Whatever. But I kept seeing videos about these, and I wanted to try these, and everybody was saying that these were not the ones that tingle, and I didn't know if I was gonna like the ones that tingle, which yeah, I probably won't, but I might try one, and if I don't like it, I'll take it back. But I didn't know if I was gonna like the ones that tingle, so I got that set, and I must say I really love these glosses. They're really thick and opaque, and they last. Now they're gonna not last through like eating, but you still may have some kind of lip gloss or color on your lip, so that's a winner in my book. So love these. These are by L'Oreal. There are either the La Matte or the Lilac Color Rich, and I have 3 of them. 2 of them are matte and 1 is not. I love these. Now these came out, I think these came out I think these came out in the end of 2013, and these were limited edition. I got mine from Target, But then I saw them at Walgreens, not Walgreens, I saw them at Rite Aid and everything. These were limited edition. I don't know why they didn't make these permanent, because there was a lot of people that couldn't get these, just like they couldn't get the Lorac palette. But anyway, so these are amazing. I love these. Like this right here, this red, which is Laconic, is like one of my favorite reds, especially if I don't really want necessarily a matte red, but it is a amazing red. If I don't want like a matte red and I want like a creamy red. And then these ones right here, I mean, I love all of the ones that I got. I wish I had got like all of them. Like then there's that one. That one's like a burgundy. All right, so that's my favorites for the year. And this video will probably be in 2 parts because I know it's going to be about 30-40 minutes. So I'm going to put it in 2 parts so you guys don't have to watch all at one time. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.